I seen a video the other day.
No, you didn't.
Well, it was a heavier set black guy, you know?
I don't know if you can say that anymore, dude.
Well, that's what it was.
Okay.
And then he had his daughter, like, on his chest. And then she was, like, not even a year old, you know?
Pretty weird.
Well, and then she went and, like, tried to suck on his nipple.
Oh.
And then they both looked at each other like,
you ain't, Ma.
and then no one said a word.
Oh.
Especially not the youngin', because... and then they just looked at each other, and she looked at him, and she stopped sucking, and it was like... And he's like, what the fuck? And it was just all around family fun.
What's the point here?
I just thought it was funny.
Oh. And we're being honest on this episode, right?
Oh, more honest than ever. This is Matty A and the Midget, uncut, unfiltered, uncircumcised. Go.
Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. 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 Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
I'm pregnant. I do not want to touch his ass.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I was also wondering if that ever happened to you before.
No, I have a hairy enough chest. I don't think they even mistaked it. They're like, what am I doing in the grass?
Yeah, this black guy, his chest was like pretty shaved and stuff. Isn't that weird? That black guy's chest seemed to be like pretty.
They don't have a lot of hair on their chest.
They don't have a lot of hair on their chest, but then like downstairs, it just grows like weeds, and it's.
How many downstairs on blacks have you seen?
Enough.
Well, Mia Khalifa's
You can't
Big
act.
Black Brother Lovers Volume 9
I've seen a
DVD.
few there. You can't act like you haven't seen the downstairs situation.
Of a black?
What do they call that? The downstairs mix-up?
What?
Old Greg?
What?
What?
I literally have no idea what you're talking about at this point.
And welcome back to Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
It's a podcast.
I am Matt Saddy Daddy. Simonson, and I'm here with
Jake. The Midget Hilsebeck.
this is Matty and the Midget Podcast.
So that's how we're going to do this today?
Well, I mean, you like paused. It's almost like
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that. Like, yo, I'm gonna do this when you do. I was expecting you to like actually come with one, and then me interrupt with the
No, I saw that one from a mile away.
episode 61. And wow, this is our best consistency in a while. I mean, we just did episode. Oh yeah, we just did episode 60 last week. Yeah, dig it, you.
I think almost exactly a week ago.
I think it was Wednesday
last week. Yeah.
Wednesday.
Well,
hold on a second, dude. Yeah, and I'd love today's Thursday.
Well,
We're breaking kayfabe, but
I
wanna try and probably get this out before Saturday. I mean, it's not the greatest UFC card, but I mean, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, and yeah, you'd think like mid-June there wouldn't be a lot of sports to talk about, but shit's been a little cray-cray.
Well, it just picked up recently.
Well, it's been picked up, and no one has had the decency to set it down.
Well, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
They'll set it down eventually. But do you want to just go ahead and dive right into that, or do you want to...
Here's the thing. I don't have... I don't have Instagram pulled up, but yeah, normally like an episode we do at the end of June or whatever, I'd love to not talk sports because I know out of the 6 people that listen to us, 3 of them hate sports and they just tune out right away. So I'd like to actually talk about some other not sports related shit just to entertain the non-sports loving viewers for a little bit longer.
Right.
Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Ooh. Please. That's enough.
Okay.
Actually, like 2/3 of them just left.
Well, 3/3. It's who's counting?
You know what? On our last podcast, we celebrated Pride Month.
Yeah.
For the gays and
the queers and stuff.
And one of the things that was kind of funny is I didn't know what pegging was or whatever.
Nope,
remember?
you were way off.
What did I think it was?
You thought it was ass eating.
So, not to start off another podcast with
Ass
eating and stuff, but it's relevant.
Okay.
But before I do that, I do also want to apologize to your mom for
why
I said something about she was sending me Snapchats of her cooch.
Is she not?
No, I made that up. But
Well,
if she ever watches this, I want her to know she's actually a good lady, and it's all just jokes.
She's never gonna watch this.
And your son is also totally cool to just make ass eating or
what?
whatever.
Where are you going?
Whatever kind of jokes about my mom as well.
Oh, that's for sure. It already happens. You just don't know it.
Yeah.
I'm making us dinner.
So, last week, pegging.
Yeah.
Let's look at this.
People that have been shaming the pegging community, and we'd love you to be on the forefront of telling people, like, listen, pegging is great.
The man having sex with the woman, then the woman putting on a strap on and dicking him down.
That's correct, yeah. What we'd like is for you to post the hashtag on your Instagram or Twitter, solidarity with pegging community.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. The man want to get dick down, that's their business. But I'm not going to put my cosign that, and my wife see me co-sign that, she think I want to get dick down.
But your wife might just say, oh my God, I'm happy that he's solidarity with the pegging community.
No, I got to.
Could you call your wife and maybe see if she'd be fine with you posting?
Brother, let me tell you something. I'm not even going to mention nothing like that to my wife. Hell no. All my life, I've been accused of being gay. No bullshit, right? Been accused of being gay, right? All my life. My family and certain friends. Now he got a woman. He got a woman dicking him down.
But what if you said hashtag solidarity with the pegging community and then you said brackets, I'm not getting pegged personally, just want to clear that up.
Shout out Ryan Long. I love all his shit. He's hilarious. But that was weird. I just saw that today and I'm like, it's just
Isn't that crazy how the universe just aligns sometimes?
It's crazy.
Because you're just talking about how that's
I
what
know.
pegging
We were
is.
just talking about that on the last pod. I mean, we talked about so many things on the last pod. We talked about this chick who likes to eat ass. Remember her?
Yeah, I think we covered that.
Should we follow up, though?
What do you mean?
Well, this isn't the video we showed last time.
It's not? What is this?
Well,
do you want to dive into it?
You want to look at it?
Like her into an asshole?
Well,
let's dive in.
Let's check it out.
Have you ever made a man without touching his before?
Yes, I was eating his and it was the first time he's ever had that done. And he tried to pretend like he didn't like it in the beginning, but by the end I made him and I didn't even touch his once.
So how long would you say you were like eating his for him to?
Probably like 10 minutes. Yeah, but I was like in there. I was like deep in there.
Get
like
in there, girl.
Yeah, definitely had to take a shower after that one.
Oh.
God bless America.
I'm not hungry anymore, I can tell you that much. Why would you have to shower? Just clean your face off. How deep was she in there? God bless America, he says.
Our home and native land. Oh, she must be from Canada, right?
What?
Goddamn fuckers. First they started polluting the air of New York City, and now they're just eating every man's ass they feel fit.
Well, there was a day or two there that we were even getting some of that shit.
Oh. I didn't see it.
Oh, it was like 2.5 weeks ago.
Seems like it was, well, whatever. We'll agree to disagree.
You don't remember that?
Well, the New York shit happened just like a week ago, so I don't know how we would see it before. I think your timeline might be a little frayed.
Nope.
So we might just have to agree to disagree. But let's get all the, because we talked about Pride Month last week. So let's get all that shit. I got a couple more things.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Shit, it's still Pride Month.
Well, you're the one bringing it up, not me.
No, it's moving on to something different.
I'm trying to.
Well, but first we have to look at this.
What?
Have you seen this?
No.
Well, you remember the Minnesota Vikings thing we posted last week, and that had a lot of angry comments, right?
Pride.
So WWE, they tried something like that too, right?
Oh, with Finn Balor, huh?
So you just want to read these for the audience as we scroll through?
Sure, it's Finn Balor. It says love has no labels. It's, I don't know who that is.
That interviewer girl behind the scenes lady?
It's interviewer lady behind the scenes lady.
I just said that.
With shirts that say together in a rainbow color. It's Cody Rhodes holding the love has no labels glass.
Gay.
Gay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. It's that one lesbian wearing the same shirt.
She is lesbian.
It's Miz with the glass that says love has no labels.
Mikey.
It's
that girl who you want to fucking deadlift you.
Well, she can bench me a little bit, right? Bench my cock right into her mouth.
Well,
I
think her cock might be hitting you in the
Not
belly
during,
button.
Do you know how bench works? Bench press?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Just like this? Just bench my cock into her mouth?
Yeah.
I don't see how her cock would be even in this scenario.
You're right.
Thank you. Moving on.
So, you know how you read some of those comment sections?
Yeah.
So,
Because you're Matty comment sections.
Hold on a second there, dude.
Do you need to over-explain this first?
I forgot the light wasn't on, brother.
We got to start the whole thing over, dude.
We never said this is Motel 8, dude. We won't leave the light on for you.
Well,
you just want to just go ahead and read some of these comments?
Sure. We got Matt88 Ice says,
me.
Matt88 Ice. Of course it's not you.
I know, but that sounded very similar.
No, it didn't. It says Men's Mental Health Month is greater than Pride Month. Sin the Great with 2 T's says LMNOP community. Get it? Because it's...
Yeah. LGBTQ
KK.
plus.
The Professor Scales says LMAO. Some of y'all are afraid of Pride Month, huh?
Well, read the good ones. Jeez. What the
Hugo Kardashian.
All right, let's stop reading the names because it takes too long. Here, I'll do one and you do the next one, okay? So, Big L. Great rapper.
Use me a L WWE dislike button.
Use me as a dislike button. Hell nah. Here, let me just read through a couple of these. For the first time in my life, I'm not supporting WWE due to this.
Who else are?
I don't know what he's going with that. But, oh my God, they're shoving it down our throats. That sounds like a supporter of this movement.
100%.
Dislike button here. See, normally it shows like how many likes are on each one of these comments. On the laptop, it don't. L move. You know, there's a bunch. So what I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to hate the gays.
Well,
I actually seen a few comments from like, hey, LGBTQ plus max member here, and this ain't it. A lot of them are just saying like, hey, we're fans of the Viking football team. Can we have Vikings football content and not this?
Yeah.
And a lot of it is like, dude, just do wrestling.
Right.
It's like, it's
shut up and dribble.
It's a little wild.
Yeah.
And apparently it's also like men's mental health month too. I didn't know that.
Who knew?
But
we're too busy looking at gay stuff.
Yeah, you never hear anything about that. And I don't care. I don't give a queef. You know, men are supposed to be men and not talk about their problems. Gays are supposed to be gays and stay in the closet for 25 years until their dad dies. God damn it. I'm just kidding about that, but
a lot of them do, I'm sure.
Well, they used to, but now they show their asses on in broad daylight.
They fucking
you know what? I actually feel
transition as a toddler.
Yeah, I actually feel bad for the gay. I'm sure there's a lot of gay men who are cool and shit, and they're like pissed off that all these other things. Can I call them things?
Well,
are getting looped in with them. Like, no, I think there's a difference between gays and dykes. And
I don't know if you can say that.
Gays, dykes, trans. I think there's a difference between all of those.
Sure.
That'd be like looping like, oh, you like wrestling? And you like basketball? Oh, and football? And you like MMA? Well, now we're the fucking blah, 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 all the letters in the alphabet community.
Do you want to start that?
Well, I'm just saying, I think there's a lot of people in this group that are like, don't fucking put me with that.
Well, I'm sure.
I know for a fact.
Go on.
That's all I had to say.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems like you know a lot about this.
No, what do you guys say?
I don't know. It's a lot.
What I don't get is like the people so enraged that they're like, wow, I'm unfollowing now.
Yeah, that's a little
like
much.
You were a fucking wrestling fan your whole life, and then one post, and you're like,
one post about a gay.
26 years of living in my mom's basement. Guess it's all over now. I can't support this. It's like, come on. But Finn Balor definitely shouldn't be doing that. I mean, that's kind of breaking kayfabe, right?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Are you saying Judgment Day is gay?
I didn't say that either.
Oh, sounds like you're saying Judgment Day is gay, brother.
Well, they're not straight.
What if you found out Finn Balor and Damian Priest were gay lovers?
I could see it.
I could too.
I could definitely see it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dom got dicked down in prison, so.
By Rhea, probably.
Well, that's
pegging. Let's do it again, but at the same time.
Okay.
Pegging. So what else?
So anyway, what else
there
is there to talk
going on?
about? You know, so much to talk about.
I just want to make sure there's no more pride stuff. I just show it now, you know?
Yeah.
Get that out of the way. I'm
sweating.
Sorry.
What? What else do you want to talk about?
Well, you know, what I got written on my list here, and we'll kind of go through all of it. Apparently there's this, we're not going to talk about it now, but this lost submarine.
Yep.
With a bunch of billionaires.
Yep.
Who are definitely dead.
They're for sure dead.
The NBA draft is tonight. There's been a lot of
right
fucking.
Now.
Yeah. Well, keep tabs on that. 7:02. Did it just start?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, titty sprinkles on ice. Here, talk about something.
I have literally nothing to talk about. You're kind of in control of the whole process of which we go. The things we talk about.
Well, the couple weird NBA trades going on. What do you have to say about those? Just skimming over them, and we'll come back to them later.
Just skimming over. Well, we got Porzingis to the Celtics and Smart to the Grizzlies. Porzingis wasn't on the Grizzlies last year, was he?
No. Here, do you want me to take over and you figure out this?
Yep.
Yeah, so the last just 20, actually just like 12 hours, Porzingis getting traded to the Celtics. And, the reason why you heard a grown man sobbing as my nickname is because my boy Marcus Smart got traded to the Grizzlies. And then later on today, Chris Paul getting traded from the Wizards. Wizards.
Whoa.
who he originally got traded for Bradley Beal going to the Suns.
Sure.
And just mute that for me when it pops up. But he got traded to the fucking Warriors today for Jordan Poole.
Is that who they?
Yeah, they traded Jordan Poole for Chris Paul.
That's
apparently a lot of Warriors fans aren't happy about it either.
I wouldn't be either, honestly.
Well, Chris Paul and the Warriors have been like bitter rivals for a good 10 years.
Plus, I've been saying for years that Chris Paul's washed. So
I don't think he's been washed for 10 years.
No,
but
at least 1.5, 2.
He didn't look as good, but we're not talking about that right now. The Conor McGregor, he's getting accused of rape for the third time this year.
There's been some updates on that.
And also, we forgot to talk about this last episode, but you went to SmackDown recently.
Yes, I did.
And you got to enjoy a little bit of the bloodline drama that's going on.
Sure. Basically, I got the...
All right, well, we'll talk about it later. And then there's aliens. Do you hear about these aliens?
No.
Well, apparently these aliens, they landed at... I don't have a clip, so that's why I'm explaining it. These aliens landed in someone's backyard.
Even if you had a clip, you'd explain it. Go ahead.
I'm Maddie over-explains.
Yep, that's true.
No, did you see this, though? And they called the cops. They're like, there's something just landed in our backyard, and
You don't have a clip on this at all?
I could probably YouTube it.
I mean, this sounds very interesting.
And they're like 10 feet tall, and they're staring at us.
What? Wembanyama, I bet.
Oh, for sure. But let's stay on topic.
Yeah, what are you doing?
And then, so in that area, I forget where. Google that shit, please.
How?
Recent UFO sightings, cops.
UFO.
Fucking fuck you. No, open up a different tab. Recent UFO sighting in backyard. Just type that in.
I can't. You can.
All right, now talk.
Recent UFO.
Stop talking what I'm typing.
Why are the UFOs fighting?
Dude, see, that's why you can't.
See, nope.
Talk.
Why are you in caps lock? Now you're not. What's Sigtin?
I can't type when you're talking.
You told me to talk.
Talk about something else.
What does that mean?
Fuck you. That's what it means.
All right, so what's going on here?
Well, that doesn't help. Let's see if we can get a video. God
right there.
damn it.
Las Vegas police respond to home after 911 call.
So Las Vegas. Okay.
8 foot tall. You said 10.
He said 8 to 10. I'll just play the. You're calling me out? We'll just play the clip. We'll start with that. Here at MDATM.
Yeah.
Where I have to deal with shit that I promise you don't even have to deal with your wife.
Well,
and I'm talking about this fuckface over here.
I'm the fuckface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at your face and I can't think about anything else but fucking it.
Yeah.
It's actually a compliment. Let's look at this.
Punchlines are super.
It's not a punchline. It's the truth.
Well.
Peg you later.
All right. You gonna do it or?
Hey, are you gonna shut the fuck up?
Cool. 30-second ads, my favorite.
So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, we normally wouldn't talk about sports in June when only baseball is going on, but it's been wild.
It has.
UFC and NBA. Oh my God! Am I gonna have to listen to sad songs again while playing NBA 2K with the roster I want in my heart for an hour?
Am I gonna walk into your house to you playing? What was that?
I'll
song?
Be missing you.
I'll be missing you by Puff Daddy. Watching Marcus Smart highlights from the season.
See, you're not good with words either.
Hey man, you're not good with words. X-Files.
If it's just an X-Files clip, I'm going to be pissed off.
I'm going to be real pissed, dude.
It's a scene straight out of the X-Files.
Oh, okay.
A family in Las Vegas. Vegas insisting something is out there after allegedly having a close encounter of the third kind. One witness calling 911 after they say an object fell out of the sky and landed in their backyard.
See?
The mysterious object that fell from the sky, even the officers apparently saw that. The green glow of the alleged UFO is seen on this newly released body camera footage. So when that 911 call came in, less than an hour later, police were ready to believe it. But after a brief investigation of the yard, officers closed the case as unfounded. According to former intelligence officer David Grush, an alien crash landing isn't too far-fetched. Grush recently turned...
Yeah, no one cares.
That's wild, dude.
See, that's the thing I kind of see some legitimacy out of it, is because the cops seem genuinely kind of like, I mean, they're being cool.
Right.
They're not like, you're Mexican, show me your green card.
Whoa.
They're like, hey, I'm not going to lie to you, my partner saw something similar.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of freaked out, and if you see that again, don't call us.
Because we don't want to be a part of the aliens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what are your thoughts?
I mean, it seems pretty legitimate, actually. I saw that.
The only thing that's crazy to me, and sorry to interrupt, and I'm going to let you go back to your point.
I don't believe you.
But the thing that seems crazy to me is they say they're like 8 to 10 feet tall. I always thought these were fucking little shrimps.
No, I think they're long and tall.
Well, I think they call those the long talls.
Whoa. There's different species.
Yeah, and then there's the little grays. But, yeah, I think I mean, dude, the galaxy is...
Far, far away?
Well, it's big.
Oh.
But it is far. It is, how many stretches of the galaxy? You're going to see shapes in all sizes. I mean, like, just look at here. Just look at us here on this planet Earth, right?
Sure.
The difference in penis size. I mean, you'd think we're different humans just based on the micro penises and then the, spare me, Father, for I have sins.
Well, what?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what that means. I was actually going to think of, what's his name? That meme that went around during the pandemic.
What is it? Oh, meat?
Yes, him. I think that's the tip of the scale.
Why has no one made a documentary about that man called Meat?
Wembanyama first. Spurs.
Oh, okay. Not a shocker there.
No.
Second pick is going to be interesting. It's going to be between Scoot Henderson and this other guy, Brandon Miller. And I wish I had a clip on him because they asked him at Media Day the other day who his GOAT was.
What did he say?
Well, Charlotte has the second pick, which Michael Jordan is like part owner of.
Yeah.
I think he sold his shit, but somehow he still has say in the pick.
Okay.
And they asked, because he wasn't alive when Michael was doing his thing, and he came up as a LeBron fan. They asked him, like, his GOAT, and then he said that Michael ain't that good. He's seen him miss a free throw, and he likes LeBron, but he called Paul George his GOAT.
Ugh.
So that guy should just
go home,
never be interviewed again.
Yeah.
But they were thinking the Hornets were going to take him at second pick, and then you diss one of the part owners of it, like, and he really dissed him. So now they're thinking Charlotte will probably take Scoot Henderson, and he should be the second pick. The only thing is they have, what the fuck's the guy's name? LaMelo Ball or whatever. They kind of played the same position, so
right.
People thought they were going to select the other guy. Who gives a fuck?
Moving on.
Speaking of LeBron, he ran into Riri earlier.
By Riri, you mean Brianna?
Yeah, not retarded.
Oh.
And she's pregnant, right?
Yeah.
So let's look at this, and I got a couple things to say afterwards.
Okay. You're doing great. This video has no sound.
There's no sound. So let's just look at this.
Oh, he rubs it. We got a hug and then a belly rub from Brown.
Look at how long that rub kind of is,
He
though.
just stays there, doesn't
And just look at her reaction. Does she seem comfortable with it? She's like,
he? Yeah, thank you. Can you go the way now? Yeah.
If you were a pregnant bitch, would you like people just randomly?
I would absolutely hate it.
Yeah, like don't. And then their belly buttons get all weird too, and they're like rubbing. Like don't fucking touch my belly button, dude.
It pops out like a goddamn balloon.
Pop top. Or
popped up again.
What are those?
Dude.
No, those suckers.
You mean the
ring pop?
Well,
it pops out like that.
I was thinking. Remember when we were in like first grade? Those things that you like pop through, set it on the table, and it snapped out. It would pop straight up in the air.
I haven't thought about that. And
do you know what I'm talking about, though?
Yes,
that's what I think of.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's weird. Was that not kind of weird?
No, it was very awkward.
But it got me to thinking, right?
Tell me what you're thinking.
So, Riri, how long has this bitch been pregnant?
At least since the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. This child in her belly, while he is growing and developing into a human, has already experienced 1,000,000 times more that me, you, everyone in our families combined will ever experience.
Oh my God, you're right.
This baby performed a Super Bowl halftime show.
Yes.
And this baby just got knighted by the quote-unquote queen.
Well,
some people call him the king, but
Prince at least.
I call no man the king.
Except.
And he just got sexually assaulted by him as well.
Yeah. Rubbed his dick, I think I saw.
So you know me.
Still the same.
Maddie comment section.
Yeah, Maddie comment sections.
Let's just go through a couple of these because they're funny.
Sure. Point them out, dog.
Yeah. All right.
Lay wife gonna be angry.
So this I can't fucking read, but there's a bunch.
Lay belly rubs.
She was actually like, what's that one say? I can't read.
That one says she wishes it was actually his.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know. I can't find them. It's easier on a phone, but there's a lot of lay belly rubs, lay tummy touches. There's a lot of that. So wow, a lot of stuff to talk about. But before we get into it, let's kick it back to an old segment we haven't done in a while.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know what it is, so I don't really know. Is it the segment sweating?
Oh,
in the
here
chair?
it is.
Oh.
I'm making us dinner.
Dinner?
Yeah.
That's a dog. At least season it first.
Oh yeah, I need some lemongrass. Can you go get us some lemongrass for?
Look at that Asian.
Look at that Asian.
Look at that Asian. That Asian's got a donk, dude.
She's hot.
Yeah.
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 I've seen.
We all know your.
What?
Your fondness of Asians.
Really? I wouldn't say I have a fondness for Asians.
Oh.
I would say.
Tell that to your Asa Akira DVD.
She's Japanese.
Well, that's Asian. So.
Well, you're right, but kind of in a rescue boat of their own. You know what I mean?
Well.
There's a lot of Asians.
Is that a Pearl Harbor joke?
I like Mexicans.
Oh.
I like women of all species.
Well, species is weird.
Well, it kind of got me thinking, I was excited for Mike Perry to be on JRE. And it was a little bit of a weird interview.
Yeah.
Because Mike Perry's very weird.
Of course.
And then Rogan also had him smoke and then JRE also had him smoke some of the Joey Diaz weed, you know what I mean?
That's some strong shit.
So Rogan was trying to be serious, and they were talking about that alien clip I just showed and stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have been talking about that. And I'm talking too much. So let me just say this, and
you're doing great.
You talk some.
I ain't gonna talk none.
But it was funny because they showed that, and Rogan's like, "What do you think about that, Mike?" He's like, "I think, man, if them fucking aliens come down, man, I'll whoop a fucking alien ass. Is it cannibalism to eat an alien? I want to fucking eat an alien. It was,
What?
No, I think he was just joking around. He was really high, but
What do you think aliens
it was
taste
funny.
like?
Joe Rogan, who's a great interviewer.
I don't know who that is.
I think JRE probably had the hardest time of his life trying to interview Mike Perry.
He's a handful, dude.
Every time he'd get on something, Mike Perry would completely switch it up, and JRE would laugh. But
how'd he laugh?
Yeah,
right.
Now that's his fake laugh, but his real laugh, I don't want to impersonate that. But he was real laughing, and
okay. Well, that's good.
And you know how Joe wrote Jerry? He always likes to talk about like wolves. Wolves will fuck somebody up, man.
Right.
And they were talking about wolves at one point.
Jamie, pull up some wolves.
Mike Perry was like, "Man, I would fuck up that wolf." And you know, Joe Rogan wants to be like, "That, bro, that wolf would fuck," but he ain't gonna say that to Mike Perry,
Right?
He's
No,
out of his mind.
Like Mike Perry's a lot.
Mike Perry is one of the scariest human beings on the planet.
Yeah, dude.
Just because, like, how much pain he can take, and he ain't gonna stop. That's what makes him the scariest.
I can't think of another person that bare knuckle boxing is more perfect for.
That's what Jerry was saying the whole time.
It's made
he's
for
like,
that motherfucker.
He's like, they made a sport for you, man. But Mike, what I got from that is Mike Perry's not even sure he's going to go back to BKFC. He wants, like, I get it. He wants the big money fights, though. Like, he wants to fight Jake Paul, which would be amazing.
Yeah.
I think he has a chance of that. He still wants to do MMA. He wants to come back to the UFC. Bare knuckle would probably pay him better than.
I think his boxing is his best bet. You know what I mean?
Especially just bare knuckle, because it's
bare knuckle, especially. But I mean,
there's
boxing.
nothing
in general,
closer to like a genuine street fight
than
bare knuckle boxing.
Right. It's basically what
and
it
that's
is.
Mike Perry.
It's a sanctioned street fight, is what it is.
Yeah. And you make a gentleman's agreement to not take each other down.
Right, because I guess in a street fight, anything goes, right?
I feel like in a street fight, you only go to the ground if someone falls to the ground.
And then
there's no actually someone trying to take
them
down. Yeah.
I mean, I probably would just because I feel like I'd have a advantage.
Oh,
I'm short, stocky.
You're a cuck.
What?
So that makes sense. Did you hear about this Elon Musk? What's the Facebook queef's name? Mark Zuckerberg beef?
No, I didn't.
Do you ever get on the internet?
No, I work.
You have headphones.
Yeah.
I work too. I just listen to shit.
Yeah,
at the
but
same time.
I listen to comedy podcasts that don't talk about that.
Are you kidding me? Everyone's talking about this.
Nobody's talking about it.
I just get on Instagram for 5 seconds and I see this shit.
I don't get on Instagram that often.
All right, well, talk about something.
It was right there. That's what
I know, but there's a prequel to it.
Is it
I don't know if I say
Mark
it.
Zuckerberg match?
I probably deleted them and just saved this one.
It says, I'm up for a cage match if he is.
By
LOL.
Elon Musk.
That's Elon Musk talking to Mark Zuckerberg via Twitter, and Mark responds
Mark
with,
Zuckerberg says, send me location. So he gives the whole Khabib thing. But that's not what I...
Did you see his BJJ match he had?
Yeah, he's piss poor.
He won.
He got tired of getting shoved in lockers, so he beat up another kid that got shoved in lockers.
Well, it was a BJJ match. So...
If only you could get a BJ in real life. And then this happened.
Tell me about it.
So Dana White, you're bad at setting these up, so.
Yeah, you just go ahead. We got 3 minutes or so until you're ready.
Dana White says.
Talked with Mark and Alon last night. Both guys are absolutely dead serious about this. The biggest fight of all time was Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. I just think Zuckerberg versus Musk triples that. It triples what that did. There's no limit on what that thing can make.
Wow. And what do you think about that?
I'd watch.
Are you saying that's what Dana just said? Is that cap or no cap?
What do you mean? It sounds like it's legit.
No, the part about it tripling Connor and Floyd. I mean,
It might because
billionaires fighting.
It's must-see TV, I would think.
But I also think a lot of fight fans like highly educated fighters fighting each other.
Which, if you actually watch that match, Mark Zuckerberg knows BJJ. He's pretty good on the ground.
Yeah, but Alon seems
Alon doesn't know shit.
He even said in a cage match.
I think.
And then Zuck said, "Send me location."
I think Zuck takes him down and wins.
And then Alon said, Vegas, Octagon in Vegas.
Okay.
And that's when Dana got involved.
Well, if it's MMA, then yeah, Mark takes him down, uses Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to...
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Is that what I said?
What if Alon knows MMA, just doesn't post it like Zuck the Cuck?
Well, you don't know. Nobody knows. But I doubt it.
I would agree, based on like the year that Zuck's been training MMA, Jiu-Jitsu and shit, he'd probably have the advantage.
Yeah.
But sometimes bitches are just bitches.
Well, yeah.
Maybe Zuck's a cuck, and maybe Alon is a fucking Tron.
Okay, stop trying to rhyme, first of all. Second of all.
Do we have an ad we can go to quick?
Absolutely not. No, but I think it's just a win for autism, really.
I think I can't stop staring at this Asian's wedgie.
Well, take it off the screen then, dude.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, let's face facts. It's never going to happen, but it seems like there's some genuine heat there. And it's the battle of the billionaires.
The battle of autism, dude.
Well, I don't know about that.
They're definitely both.
The battle of
if you think they're not both on the spectrum, you're out of your goddamn mind.
I know some people on the spectrum can be smart. I don't necessarily think they're billionaires.
Yeah.
I think the battle of people on the spectrum would be me and you doing a thumb wrestle in this fucking table.
No, that's two retards thumb wrestling. This is the battle of autism. He has Asperger's, and I don't know what Mark has, but it's definitely autism. He can't look you in the eye. Read a fucking book, dude.
That just seems like they're nerds. Since when are nerds just on the spectrum?
Just trust me.
Because they're smart and socially awkward, they're on the spectrum.
Google it.
I think they're just fucking smart.
Google it.
Oh, I've watched that retard show on Netflix. I watched it with you.
That's different.
And is she calling?
No, it's my daughter texting me.
Text her back.
Why?
Ask her who would win between Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk.
She has no idea.
All right, well, then let's just do a quick ad so you can touch home base, and I can touch the rim of my toilet with my penis because I got to fucking piss.
You gonna sit down?
No, standing up.
Impressive.
Oh. So did you hear about this new sponsor, Skullheads?
Skullheads? What's that?
Well, I was going to ask you.
Skullheads?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, it's erasers for your pencil in the shape of skullheads.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
they also have a USB port on them to hide your porn.
An eraser for your pencil with a USB port.
To hide your porn.
This doesn't sound believable.
Oh, it's very believable.
And who are you hiding your porn from?
Your wife?
Makes more sense
your
now.
Your mother? Your gay boyfriend, even though you're straight?
Say less.
You get it now?
Now it's making sense.
And if you act fast, you can get a 5-pack of Skullheads eraser USB porn hiders for 25% off
5-packer erase USB porn headers.
with code MDATM at checkout.
MDATM at checkout?
Use code MDATM at checkout.
And how
Get
much?
25% off a 5-pack of Skullhead pencil eraser top USB porn headers.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
25% off Skull Pack USB porn eraser head finders.
100%.
I'm going to do it now.
And that's not all.
What?
If you order now, you'll get a free porn DVD uploaded onto your Skullheads.
Who watches DVDs?
Well, that's why it's on the USB.
So it's not a DVD.
It's uploaded.
Oh, it's uploaded.
Yeah.
So you're telling me get a free USB DVD uploaded to my USB Skullhead pencil
USB
porn hider?
eraser porn hider, yeah.
This, it seems a little too good to be
Well,
true.
it's not, and you have 33 seconds to fill your order before that goes away. So
and
you're gonna
he's
act
not
now.
kidding, because I just fulfilled my order, and I got 25% off my next DVD on USB off my Skullhead pencil eraser porn finder, dude.
Porn hider, dude.
MDATM at
MDATM
checkout.
at checkout. Skullhead pencil
25%
eraser
off.
porn hider.
You want to try it at the same time? Let's do 25% off first.
Okay.
25% off. And now let's do Skullhead.
Skullhead pencil eraser
porn
USB porn hider.
Check it out.
Yeah, act now.
Before it's too late.
Right now.
Porn
Before
hider.
they're gone. Eraser.
USB.
Skullhead.
DVD. Now.
Pencil right now.
Okay.
What the fuck did we just do?
And wow. What a well, you're gonna laugh.
And wow.
Maybe it's the platform. Great sponsor we had.
That's a
there.
great sponsor.
That's a new sponsor, I believe.
I got 10 Skullhead
Give 'em a
pencil
shout.
eraser USB porn hiders.
Yeah. And you've been telling me about them for a while. You think I should get one?
I've been trying to get. Well, you don't really have anything to hide.
Is it a little bit like this, but on a pencil eraser tip?
100%. It looks just like that.
Wow, but with a USB port
on the back.
On the back. Knocking in your back door. So, a lot of other things to talk about. You wanted to talk about this submarine thing, so fucking take it away there, Charlie Brown.
I didn't want to talk about it.
You're the guy who knows about it.
I know some things.
Tell us what you know, fuckface.
Well, we got live updates here, so.
Well, click on it. I sent you the mouse.
Well, it started off as, let's get the pre-show. Pre-show? Pre-com?
Jeez.
Let me over-explain for a minute if I can.
Yeah.
This submarine costed $250,000 a person to go down and look at the wreckage of the Titanic, right?
So you got to pay $250,000 to die these days?
Apparently.
Jeez.
And so as of like this morning or last night or something like that, they had like 8 hours of air left. They lost all.
I think that was as of like 2.5 days ago.
Okay, well, whatever it was.
They definitely did now.
Well, there's a live update. I'm going to get there.
Okay.
So they had no contact with them after like an hour of them being out there. Nobody knew where they went. They heard some noises or something, trying to contact. They didn't know what it was.
Can I stop you there? How did they? I heard that too. How did they hear these noises? They got like a walkie-talkie down there.
I think it's over the sonar.
Sonar, like miles underneath the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Could have been anything, really.
Could it have been like just a humpback whale going by?
100%. Well, it didn't sound like that, but yeah, it could have been.
What did it sound like?
I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't there. But apparently, this live update, as of 15 minutes ago, says the submarine experienced a catastrophic implosion.
Catastrophic implosion?
Yeah. And I think it's because when you're that deep, the tiniest microscopic crack could cause the entire thing to explode.
Because there's pounds of pressure.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened, because it says it experienced a catastrophic implosion. And if that happens, those motherfuckers are completely destroyed instantly.
You know, it's a slow news week, you know? 'Cause this is like, what, five or six people dead?
Well, yeah.
I mean, there's a war going on in a lot of countries right now, and we literally just gloss over them every day. But when there's 5 or 6 billionaires, let's call it, can I just call them dumb fucks?
100%.
Because just because you got billions of dollars doesn't, dude, you couldn't pay me $100 to fucking do this. They're going in a submarine.
It says 5. There's 5 of them.
Okay, to look at the fucking Titanic. I'm like, oh, you mean where all those people died? We're gonna go, check that out at the fucking bottom of the ocean wherever that landed.
Yeah.
How about can we just go to Taco Bell instead?
Dude, I'd love to go to Taco Bell instead.
Well, after the pod.
And that's why we're not billionaires.
You might be onto something there.
You want to know why the billionaires do this, though? Because when you have that much money to just blow, nothing makes you come anymore. And this is...
Yeah. I think it's something like when you... I mean, these guys probably make $250,000 to $500,000 a day.
A minute.
I don't know about a minute. That's a lot.
An hour?
But let's just stick with a day. Maybe.
Seems like.
But when you're doing that, what else satisfies you? You know, that's why all these fuckers are trying to go to space, or they're trying to check out the Titanic. I agree with you. They're trying to come.
Yeah, nothing makes them come anymore. They, blew their governor out.
Their wife definitely don't make them come.
God, no. That's why they have 3 fucking mistresses.
Yeah. And they all have, kind of ugly wives.
Well.
You ever heard, I suppose. That's why you don't get married. Because a lot of these guys probably got married and then got super rich. And they're like, well, if I divorce them now, they take half that.
100%.
So let's just have some mistresses.
Or.
What if you were just smart in the first place and then just fucked all these young hoochie mamas, but that's also how you get herpes. So.
Well, that's 100% how you get herpes. But also, maybe they're taking the smart route and they're married to these ugly bitches because it's more you can take them to a fucking event where you're going to get pictures taken. They look like a normal family. Meanwhile, you're fucking all the hot 18-year-olds on the side.
Oh, there ain't nothing normal about a billionaire with kind of an ugly wife. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I immediately think, oh, you're gay.
That could be, too. We never thought about that. It is Pride Month.
You know what? I think Jeffrey Epstein did it right. See, he was with Ghislaine Maxwell, right? And she wasn't... I mean, when people saw her in the light with Jeffrey Epstein... She wasn't the prettiest light bulb in the box, but she's a little bit older. But what she did for him was ride or die shit. And I mean, I could go less for the underage women aspect of that, but just a ride or die bitch that would get you hot women without, I'd like them over at least 21.
Okay.
I'd like to go out and drink with them at the bar, not have a tea party with them. I'm saying he did it right, but he also did it very wrong. If he could have just but some people are pedophiles.
Title of the episode.
Some people are pedophiles.
No, Jeffrey Epstein did it right.
No, you know what I mean. Don't take that out of context. None of you.
100%.
None of the 6 of you.
None of the 6 of you. Clip it. No, I get what you're saying.
I'm the only one who clips things. And I probably will clip that.
Probably, yeah. That's
because I'm just like Jeffrey Epstein. Too smart for my own good.
Clip that too.
No, so the submarine.
That's about it. They're all dead.
Yeah. Well, can I touch on you're the submarine expert here, but can I touch on a couple things you left out?
I don't know if you can say touch on a couple things after comparing yourself to Jeffrey Epstein, but continue.
Let me stop you there, dude. Because one of these billionaires, he took his 19-year-old son down there with him, which he's just slightly overage. That's what I said, too. He's just slightly overage. And, just looking for a fucking... And it was around Father's Day, They probably did this shit for Father's Day. Like, oh, Dad, this is going to be so much fun. A bolt comes loose. Fucking the water's cold as fuck. They're
Though they don't
miles.
Feel that. If it imploded like I think it imploded, they didn't feel shit. They instantly disintegrated.
Well, see, disintegrated.
Yeah.
I want to dive.
Nothing left.
I want to dive into this. No pun intended.
Nice.
I was listening to Luke Thomas. He did a live stream earlier, and he was talking about this, and he's like, what a horrible way to die. And I'm like, is it though? Is that a horror? And he's talking about like, no oxygen. The water's cold as fuck. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, you probably only feel that for like a minute tops before you're dead.
You wouldn't even feel that. Like, the cold water part, you wouldn't have to worry about because this thing only opens from the outside. You can't open it from the inside. It's impossible. Like, even if this thing didn't explode and was floating on the top of the ocean, they would have to just sit there and wait for somebody to find it to open it. There's no exit from inside.
How do you know this?
I've read about it.
It's confusing, but I feel like if you're miles below sea level, I feel like the water gets colder the more miles you go down. But I agree with you that that's like not even a thing.
They wouldn't have been able to open it.
I think you would die instantly.
They couldn't open it. If it did have a crack or something and like opened up, it would instantly explode, which it did. And also, if they
not explode.
Implode.
Yeah, from the inside.
Yeah, and if they did run out of oxygen, all it would be is slowly like falling asleep, and then you would die.
Dude, yeah. If you run out of so say you get drowned, right? I feel like that's no more than a minute long.
Right.
So for someone to say that's, oh God, what a terrible way to die, I'm like, is that worse than getting older and your body failing and slowly dying? I feel like that's a worse way to die.
That's a way worse way. This is, if you run out of oxygen, it would just be CO2 in there. You would inhale that until you passed out, and then you would die.
Yeah.
So you'd be asleep.
Yeah, you would legit pass out before you like really felt much pain.
Before you felt anything.
See, this is why we're friends, because I agree.
This is why?
Well, among other things,
Not because
our love for Jeffrey Epstein and stuff.
Well,
but,
don't say our.
A lot of, I agree with you there, though.
Yeah. So.
But another crazy aspect that you left out, apparently one of the sons of the billionaires that was down there, as this story was
unfolding,
thank you, because I would have had to search for that word for a little bit. But where like, yo, your dad is miles below sea level, their submarine's having a problem, he might die.
Nobody can find him.
He went to a Blink 182 show.
To cope.
Well, he's like, I think my dad would want me to go.
Well, you got what I.
Oh no, small things.
What I picture is him getting to the concert, and the first song they play is "Where Are You?"
No, they should play. They should play a song. I'm gonna fuck a dog in the ass. I tried to fuck your mom in the ass. I can only find the dog.
And he's just sitting there going.
His dad is like,
"Miss you, Dad."
That dude didn't care at all.
No.
You know what that dude is probably thinking? He's like,
I'm gonna make a lot of money.
This inheritance is I'm gonna be balling out of control.
I'm gonna go fucking pop a molly at Blink 182 concert,
or as the kids would say, let them cook.
Stop it. You look ridiculous.
So we got a few other things here.
Yeah. What other things are there?
Well, we talked about this a little bit already.
Right.
You just want to read somewhat of Woj, what he said here.
What? A Woj?
What Woj?
Oh.
Adrian Wojnarowski.
The Washington Wizards traded Chris Paul to the Golden State Warriors for Jordan Poole a 2030 protected first-round pick and a 2027 second-round pick. The deal clears 4 years and $140 million off the Warriors' books as they try to reshape the team's payroll.
How about say less?
You told me to read it.
Did I show this clip of LeBron being a weirdo?
Yeah. Earlier. You did.
All right. Well, let's get to sad things.
Saddy Daddy 316.
You're the talker.
It's Marcus Smart was completely shocked by his trade announcement, said he thought he would retire in Boston, as we all did. Really.
Sad. I didn't think he would retire in Boston, but this definitely wasn't the time to trade him. He's in his prime.
I still think he's going to retire in Boston. He'll make his way back.
I don't know. I don't know about Brad fucking Stevens.
It might be a
really
one day trade so that he can retire as a Celtic, but he'll make his way back there.
I'll tell you
Mark my words.
I'll tell you a little bit about Brad Stevens.
Oh, here we go.
He really pissed me off that he traded. I like grabbing up Porzingis, but he really pissed me off by trading my guy Smart. But that was the second option, right? Because he was originally trying to trade Malcolm Brogdon to the Clippers. And then that fell through. But apparently he had already had a backup plan. He had a plan B. Because this is the thing. The Clippers thing fell through at like 10 o'clock at night. They had to sign Porzingis by midnight.
So they had 2 hours?
Yeah. Otherwise it wouldn't have worked. Because contract, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to get into it.
Let's not get into it.
I don't know enough to.
Let's not get into it.
So they had 2 fucking hours.
Right.
And this whole Memphis Wizards thing didn't happen in 2 hours. They had that on the back burner in case something happened with the other trade. So he's smart for doing that, but it was not smart to trade
Marcus
Smart. Because he was... Dude, I'm telling you, I keep up with everything Boston. I listen to people in Boston, and Boston loved Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
And Marcus Smart loved Boston. God damn it. Can we listen to Black by Pearl Jam again?
No.
No, okay.
This
so
sounds like
it was just sad.
The way you're talking sounds like a clip from a 30 for 30 in the future.
Well, I give anyone the rights to cue this off if you need it.
Especially the Jeffrey Epstein part.
Sad, but, well, maybe not that. But, so you know Peter Rosenberg, right?
Yeah.
He's on that show, Hot 97, and he does some shit for the WWE too, but he's a Boston native.
Okay.
I'm not going to be mad at you over-explain, so just listen.
Marcus Smart is no longer a Celtic, and as a Celtics fan, I have to tell you I'm disgusted, I'm disappointed, I'm hurt, I'm baffled, bewildered. I am truly confused as to how they thought this was the move. Malcolm Brogdon, okay, that's a conversation. Marcus Smart for Kristaps Porzingis? Is this happening? Is this real life? Am I tripping, or is this a terrible trade for the Celtics? What do you think?
So there's just a lot of Celtics fans that really loved Marcus Smart. I mean, you kind of became a Celtics fan over the last couple of years because I
forced me into it.
Well, I pushed the envelope. Some would say, Hold on a second. Did you like Marcus Smart?
Yeah, of course.
Was he one of the favorite players for you?
He was the ride or die of the team, in my opinion.
So here's a fucked up thing. Before he got traded, this was literally yesterday.
Whoa.
He got traded at like right around midnight, right?
Yep.
So this was literally like 4 or 5 hours before that. The Celtics Instagram account posts this fucking video.
I'm going to go out there and leave everything I have on the floor. I'm a hustle, and that's just what it is.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? They need one of those theft devices with Marcus out there.
Look at Marcus Smart here. Great steal. Takes the ball coast to coast.
Blocked by Smart. Oh, what a block from Smart. Marcus Smart. All he does is make winning plays.
How does he do that?
And there's Smart. That's a big time play.
Yeah. What a play by Smart. Smart jumper.
I gotta stop that before
Ouch.
I cry, man. Yeah, it just really sucks.
I wonder what that caption said before they traded him. Because it says that caption was edited.
I'm going to go out there and leave it.
Oh, does it? I can't read. Sorry.
It says nobody hustles harder than at Young Game Changer, which I'm assuming is his Instagram handle. And then under it says edited 1 day ago. So it said something else.
Oh, look who commented below that.
Hold on. I'm crying, brother.
Who said that?
You did.
Oh my god, he's got 17 million likes. Wow.
Zero. It was 0 likes.
Well, they don't show it on Instagram, but
well, the guy below you said 8,700.
I'm just sad, man. Like, you're a Cowboys fan, right?
Unfortunately.
Top 3 Cowboys of all time in your eyes.
Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, probably.
All right, can we do some that are in the last 10 years?
Sure.
Okay.
Roy Williams.
Was Roy Williams in the last 10 years?
Yeah.
Did he play with Tony Romo?
Yeah.
Okay.
DeMarcus Ware.
DeMarcus Ware was good. He went to the Broncos after that.
Yeah, he was one of my all-time
Won
favorites.
a Super Bowl. Yeah, that's a good one. DeMarcus Ware, yeah, that's a good one.
Jason Witten.
I'm glad he said. Sorry, I'm getting a little. I'm glad you said DeMarcus Ware. That's kind of what Marcus Smart is to Boston.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Ware was a better player. I'll give you that.
I mean,
he was. DeMarcus Ware was amazing. He was what do they call their All-Star game? NFL
Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he was a perennial Pro Bowler
every year. Yeah.
I'll give you that. Marcus Smart wasn't that, but he was the leader. He was the grit. He was the heart. Let's go on to something else before I cry. Let me just make sure there's nothing else. If there's any other smart shit, I just want to do it now. Let's just look at the trade they ended up doing in general. If you want to read that.
Yes, the Celtics received Porzingis, a 2023 and 2024 first-round pick from Memphis.
Here, I'll finish this. Tell me what's going on in the draft right now, please. So the Wizards received the point guard Tyus Jones from Memphis, the 35th overall pick. Not like anyone fucking cares or is even listening to what I'm saying. But from Boston, they got Gallinari and Mike Muscala. Grizzlies got Marcus Smart. And they're the ones who traded their 2 first-round picks to Boston for Marcus Smart. Not like anyone fucking cares. Have I showed this clip of this chick who loves eating ass?
Yes, you definitely have.
All right, what's going on in the draft? You seen anything?
Yeah, hang on, it's loading.
So I just want to say I love the Kristaps Porzingis to Boston thing. I just hate the Marcus Smart not being on Boston.
Yeah, that's
thing.
definitely the problem.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for this?
Yep.
First, Spurs took.
I want to know what. I know Wembanyama. What's the second? I really want to know that one. Is it Scoot Henderson or Brandon Miller?
Brandon Miller.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
The Trailblazers got
Scoot Henderson. Yeah.
Rockets got Amen Thompson.
I only knew the first 3 picks, to be honest.
Okay. Well, the Pistons got
Amen though.
Oscar Thompson.
Okay.
I'm assuming they're brothers. Just
first one was Amen. Second one was God bless you.
Yeah.
Kazoo tight.
Then the Magic got Anthony Black.
Who's next?
Next is Jazz.
So that one hasn't came through yet.
Nope. Pistons got Bilal Coulibaly.
Bilal, remember the overtime Kubali.
And Wizards got Jarris Walker.
So what pick is it at right now?
9.
Who's next?
Jazz.
Okay. What's the first pick the Celtics have? 25? Because I think they might trade that to move up. I really think they might.
This says the 25th pick is Grizzlies, but that's Celtics pick now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's look at a little bit of this. So remember the Zion shit we were talking about last episode?
Yep.
A lot of this shit is the same because, I mean, we just fucking filmed this shit a week ago.
Yeah, we're just, adding to it.
Two dudes shitting around.
Just two dudes shitting around, dude.
So, you want to read that?
How do you say that name?
Moriah.
Mariah?
No, more.
Moriah.
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 You know when you want some raya?
Yeah.
And then you get done?
You need some more?
Moriah.
Moriah. Mills is threatening to release sex tapes between her and Zion Williamson if he isn't traded by the Pelicans. NBA, I have sex tapes of me and Zion Williamson, and he also has them on his trap phone. Tags NBA, Pelicans NBA. Trade him now. He doesn't deserve to be in New Orleans. Sex tapes dropping soon. That's what Moriah Mills tweeted.
Her account has since been deleted from Twitter.
So she didn't have him.
No, I bet she does.
Somebody pulled the plug on that then.
I think Zion made a phone call to old Elon.
What?
Elon. And then he's like, yo, this fat titty ass bitch is threatening to ruin my career. And he's like, Elon is like, say less. Flamethrower to death.
Or
she's dead now.
Or he's like, here's this much money. Delete your shit.
I like the story I told.
Okay, flamethrower to death.
All right, I don't know what this is, but, well, speaking of big ass tit.
I like coffee like I like my women. Big ass titties.
Okay, now, so this other thing, I'm not sure what this is, but let's take a look. Oh, yes, I remember.
Oh, bro. That's what we do, nigga. We ain't losing no more. Game 7, that's us.
Man, Derek White, I know your hairline is pushed back, but on God, you got me horny with that putback. Big forehead, my nigga, you can land a plane on it. Buddy got that clutch-ass bucket and he called game on it. Jimmy Butler walked up to the line thinking that he won, but he got an L and he shot 5 for 21. And the other shitty nigga, his name Bam Adebayo. He talking about some hard work, man, take that out your bio. Man, Boston is 7 because Miami ain't on shit. Can't believe these niggas really thought they was gonna win a chip. Jimmy Butler, I'm telling you, game 7 in the Garden, we gon' put y'all in a pack. Look what we just did to Harden. Beg your pardon, how the fuck you get carried by Caleb Martin? He a bitch player, nigga, he just now fucking started. Ain't no diss to Caleb Martin, man, that nigga kinda nice. I can't even be mad because he went off on us twice. Man, Duncan Robinson, more like Duncan Robinson, because your team trying to win and you fucking stopping them. 2 wide open jumpers, I was scared, but they both brick. Duncan Robinson ain't even worth a broke dick. Basically, I'm saying, man, it's Boston is 7. The only way y'all got a chance is if it wins.
All right, let me stop it there because they lost that game.
They lost, but that was a dope fucking song, dude.
It was a dope song. So, actually, thank you for teeing me up there.
Go on.
Dope-ass songs.
Go off, King.
So, you know this guy named T... How do you say this? You're more in tune with the what do you call them? The urban community.
Oh, hold on there, dude.
The blacks.
Oh, no.
How do you say this guy's name? T. Grizzly?
Yep, nailed it. Look at that. Not that goddamn hard, is it?
Well, let's look at this Russian first.
Oh, that's a Russian. Same Russian. More clothes. Same Russian. Added sunglasses. Same Russia's coffee cup. Same Russian. Different cup.
By a tree.
Same Russian. Big dice.
Big ass dice.
Same Russian. Apple.
Big ass apple.
Wet. Same Russian. Smirnoff. Classic Russian pick. Moving on.
Big bottle Smirnoff.
Oh, same Russian. Gold chain.
Expensive gold chain.
Well. Moving on.
So, T. Grizzly.
Yeah.
All right. You seen this shit?
I don't know.
Do I want smoke?
You want smoke?
Bitch ass motherfucker, come up here and we'll smoke.
It's on. Send me your location right now. I'm on my way.
Bitch, you ain't coming up here. I'll fucking send you my shit.
That's a Confederate flag on your wall?
No, ain't a
Confederate flag. It's a fucking, I was in the military, dude. It's a fucking American flag.
Why you don't fuck with me?
Bro, you stole my shit.
Damn,
What the fuck you mean?
What I steal from you, bro? I'm about to send you your money back.
You stole my fucking Xbox One, my fucking MacBook, okay? My fucking iPhone. I had a wallet, had about $190 in that bitch.
I ain't sending you shit, bitch.
I said in that
I ain't
bitch.
sending you shit, bitch.
No, I said I had $190.
I said I ain't sending you shit, nigga.
All right, nigga.
Oh.
Bitch ass.
So we should have read the headline before we showed that video.
That was T. Grizzly talking to some dude on FaceTime who wants to smoke with him.
Yeah, some legend on FaceTime. Like, you know me, I'm
at the comment section.
I'm at the comment section, and everyone on this thread, a lot of blacks too.
Oh,
well, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Can I not?
Go ahead.
They can call me white. They're like, man, they didn't even care that he said the fucking N-word because they're honestly like, this dude probably did rob you.
Probably did.
And also, like, he's kind of being a gangster. Like, I'll send you my shit. You ain't gonna show up anyways. You're a bitch. But then after this,
Can I just point out that he sounds like the whitest motherfucker I've ever met in my life?
dude, he sounds like 4 people I've talked to this week.
Go on.
Well, he sounds like everyone in Iowa.
Well,
is
yeah.
what I was gonna say.
I think he sounds a little Canadian, to be honest.
He sounds a little down, Cindy, but
Whoa! Don't talk about my mom like that.
Well, what was the way that you said it more respectful earlier?
Canadian.
No, that, but no, you said like Asperger's. You were talking about
Autism.
Alon, and yeah, it sounds a little oddie to me, but
Well, I wouldn't say that.
So then after this, he comes back with this whole diss tape.
Yeah.
And then that's when I think he got the whole urban community behind him.
Sure. Can we hear it?
Yeah, we can.
My fucking MacBook, okay?
Nope.
Shit. Yeah, you're right. That was my bad.
Yeah, it is.
Here it is.
Get out the way, yo, get out the way, yo. T. Jizzly's ass just got dropped. Bullets move past his fat. Cover up that plumber crack. Grizzly bear bitch paw getting snapped in a trap. Make it clap like when your bitch was on my fucking sack. Well, you was in jail, bitch, you know it's a fact. You never trapped, you a pussy, I'm a dog, you a cat. I'm a pimp, well your bitch ass working the track. You a self-made millionaire, but in prison your pussy smell fill the air. Remember when I let your girl sleep on the couch? You called from jail, she couldn't talk with my dick in her mouth. I hit you up. Now when I came out...
Yeah. So, remember when I was talking about We Are the Millers, or We're the Millers, or whatever earlier? So the reason I brought that up, you remember that nerdy virgin dude?
Yep.
In it? Who's like, wait a minute, you guys
Y'all
are getting paid?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what blew my mind the other day is the new season of Black Mirror came out.
Mm-hmm.
I watched all that in like one day.
Me too.
They only come out with like 5 eps. Which I get because it takes a while to construct that shit. But then I watched that movie that they made like a couple years ago, which I'd never watched before. He's in that, right?
Yes, he is, yep.
And, Black Mirror is kind of a British production thing, but they do some American eps.
I didn't know that.
The guy who made Black Mirror, he's from Britain.
Okay.
And he's like a British director and shit. So, like, that's why a lot of them are British and shit. Anyways, that movie is British. And that guy from We Are the Millers is in... Do you remember this at all?
It's been a while since I've seen it.
All right. Well, he's in that. And, like, dude, it's a British movie.
It's a British.
It's a British.
Yeah, it's a British. Go ahead.
That should be our next thing. Like, here's an Asian.
It's
a
a
British. So he's in it. And he plays like a British dude. I'm like, God damn, that guy plays a amazing British dude.
Okay.
I was fucking Googling him the other day. He's British.
What?
And that blew my mind because how American he sounded. I seen an interview of his. Sounds exactly like Michael fucking Bisping. He is a super British motherfucker. But then I thought back to the We Are the Millers movie, and I'm like, that was a British dude playing a perfect American retard.
Dude,
shout out to Green Day.
It's it's insane how good British people are at American accents when you look into it. Like
Christian Bale.
There's one. Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's British, plays a perfect fucking American kid.
Is he British? I thought he was like something else.
Well, he definitely is an American.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
So anyone who's not American, we just call him British.
I'm pretty sure he's British.
Right. Well, they're a lot better than the fucking down under motherfuckers. I'm not talking about Australia. I'm talking about like South America. Those motherfuckers couldn't do a North American accent to save their, kids' cojones.
What?
I just hear that's what the cartel do.
Okay. Anyway, I'm sure there's a couple of them that you wouldn't realize were that.
But just a good example. The guy I just told you from Did you ever think that guy was British?
No, not once.
And you listen to him do an interview. He's like, "Yeah, the craziest thing." Or I can't do a British. I can't do a British accent, but Isn't it the craziest thing on a Tuesday? Yeah, mate. So. I guess they kind of blend together.
Do they?
But just use your imagination for a second.
Okay.
All right. Isn't it? Yeah, it's the craziest thing on a Tuesday. I was walking down the road there, mate, and
pretty good Australian.
Someone stops by and they say, "Aren't you that Sid character from Toy Story?" And I'm like, I didn't have the heart to tell her no, so I just took a photo with her, mate. And I was thinking in my head the whole time, you know that film was animated there, don't you? But I didn't. So, anyways, apparently I look like Sid from Toy Story there.
It's a pretty good Australian accent, dude.
I can't do a British.
It's pretty good. Australian.
Thanks.
So.
You want to hear my British?
Yeah.
Anthony.
Anthony.
There
you go.
Yeah, that's bad.
Isn't it?
Oh, it scared me.
Can I have another beer?
Well, yeah. I took a few too many Alpha Brains earlier, so my British accent always gets thrown a bit off when I...
That's actually if you read the side of the bottle of Alpha Brain, it'll say that.
I know. And it says also elk meat might affect it as well.
No, I think it helps it.
Hold on, I just took an ice bath this morning. But yeah, Mike Perry. Did I talk about this already?
100%.
On the pod?
Yeah.
Let's look at this.
And I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
And do you know what that is? I think everyone knows what it is, right?
No.
Anal.
And I would do...
Classic Harlan.
You know what's funny about that? When I was watching that episode, and he said, "Do you know what that is?" I said out loud, "Butt stuff?"
Well, I think it's because we're on the same plane as...
I've never been on a plane.
Hard Dog.
Who?
Hard Dog. No, not like a...
Oh.
But like, same playing field. We're on the same wavelength.
Never surfed.
The same conscience.
What?
Smart guy stuff.
Never heard of her.
Well, she's a nice lady.
He's in
Next time you go to Koreatown, check her out.
Oh.
Say Maddie Daddy sent you.
Memphis.
Might get you something.
Yeah.
That was a good app, though. Let's look at this.
Yeah.
I've been looking at your butt.
What?
Pull it up so we can see. Bam! It's beautiful. Oof. Oh, my God. Woof. Holy shit. What? What? You want to show everybody your butt? Go ahead. If I was a girl, I'd be in my underwear for sure. I'd be like, come see this. You trying to get laid?
I don't know.
Let's fucking go. Let's go. Because it's so exciting. It's the most fun thing. And it's exercise.
It's definitely weird. I don't know. Everything is weird about this for me. It's just like, it's a complete out of left field.
What is that?
It's all a lot for me.
Just fucking chill the fuck out. You don't understand. Like, you're in a world of danger. This is a terrifying world. You could get knocked unconscious. I can just throw a head kick. Oh, bam! Woof! It happens all the time. Any second you get knocked unconscious. You have no idea how fast things can happen. Oh, bam! And you're dead. I've been looking at your butt.
Shout out Pink Trip.
Dude, yeah. Thank you for shouting him out because he is so fucking good at that shit, dude. I actually watched that whole episode with Jillian Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I really did. Not for her butt stuff. I didn't even know she had a butt. You know, most women in MMA, you know, they look a lot like my cousin from 3rd grade who was a guy. But that was a good episode. I like her a lot. She's fighting this weekend, actually.
Oh.
She's an underdog against Tabitha Ricci. Richie, thank you. That's the only reason I remember that, because she reminds me of Christina Ricci, who was Wednesday in the old Addams Family, and she's really hot.
I remember.
Oh. Yeah.
I remember.
Where was I going with that?
Literally have no idea.
I like his content, and I'm a big fan of JRE. I'll tell you right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't plan on telling you this.
Okay.
But I'm starting to fade a little bit on these comedians' podcasts. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna kick it to you. You can tell me if I'm wrong, or you can tell me how you feel.
I'll kick it back.
I feel like all these motherfuckers are out of touch. Too much money has gone to their head. They're a little bit out of touch.
Okay.
You want me to give you an example?
Preferably.
Okay. I don't like that, and I could be wrong. I could be an old bitter bastard, and tell me if I am.
Probably.
I'll accept it. But YMH, they're hiring Laura Compton to do a podcast now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about this?
Yeah.
Well, the thing I sent you, the other day when you were over here, I thought that was Tom's new podcast.
No.
Apparently it's hers.
Yeah.
It's called First Date or whatever.
Yeah.
I get giving Danny Brown a podcast. That dude's fucking crazy. There's no way that don't succeed.
I got what you meant.
I get giving Dr. Drew a podcast. I mean, that guy is amazing. He did Dr. Drew After Dark with Adam Carolla for fucking 10 years, and it was the best show on California radio stations late at night.
No, you're over-explaining again.
Well, look it up. Fuck. But this bitch, you know what this bitch is? She's hot.
Okay.
She's a comedian.
Okay.
She's not funny.
Okay.
And you know me, I'm Maddie.
Over-explains.
Comment sections. I got into some of the comments, and they're like, yeah, Tim's definitely trying to just get a new wife. Because she's hot. She's not funny. And that kind of bums me out a little bit. Like, YMH, I feel like, should hold a standard, right?
I'm sure they do for their show.
It should be and now they got a fucking network.
They've had the network.
That kind of turns me off a little bit.
It shouldn't. They're just growing their brand.
That's like Spike TV. They're like, man, let's put UFC on this bitch. Let's put 1,000 Ways to Die. And then sprinkle between that, let's do 50 Girls Gone Wild commercials. where they just make you horny and they give you blue balls and eventually you have to find a laptop and fucking choke that snake so you can get back to normal life.
Okay.
I don't find her funny.
Okay.
I don't like that she has a show. And to me, it's a little bit selling out.
Okay.
And also, I want to hear what you have to say, but let me end my argument like this.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a hard time trusting anyone. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I also have a hard time trusting anyone who their best friend is Bert Kreischer. So now, let's kick it to you.
Okay. Do you have any other examples
of
this problem, or is it just YMH? And second thing, do you think this could possibly be just your animosity towards women comedian?
No. See, that's what pisses me off. I say I don't like Matt Rife, and you're like, oh, you're just jealous of his good looks. I say I don't like Laura Compton, and you're like, you just hate women. No, what I don't like is people who are comedians who are not funny. That's what I don't like. I also don't like Brittany Furlan, Tommy Lee's fucking girlfriend. I don't like her comedy. I don't like Natalie Cuomo's comedy because they're not funny. They're hot. Yeah, sure. I'll Google them every now and again. But stop posting. Dude, I actually look up their stand-up clips. I don't judge like, oh, you're hot, you're not funny. I look up their stand-up clips. And if they're not funny, they're not fucking funny.
Okay. Can you give me...
What? Here, can we do a dudesy challenge, but an MDATM challenge?
Sure.
I challenge you to watch the first 15 episodes of I already forgot her name. Laura Compton's podcast called First Date.
She only has one episode.
Yeah, I challenge you to watch the next 14.
That's 2 months from now.
Okay, 2 months from now, you come back with your results and tell me how it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I have a challenge for you.
Okay. I already don't like it.
I want you to name one female comedian that you think is funny.
Roseanne Barr.
Have you seen her comedy?
Yeah.
Have you?
No, but if it's if it's anything like her in real life, then it's great.
I'm sure if it was like that, but have you seen her comedy?
Well, she just picked it up again, so.
Okay. I'm asking.
No, I
for
haven't.
one.
I haven't been to live comedy at the mothership.
Okay,
in the last
I'm just
couple
asking
months.
for one female comedian that's funny, in your opinion.
Well, there's one. I can't remember her name, but she's been on a couple Podcasts. Who's that? Who's that fat bitch that's been on? Miss Pat.
Have you seen her comedy?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
I didn't think so.
I can't lie. But she's funny.
Yeah.
I feel like if a woman is on a podcast and she's funny, I would assume that her comedy is also funny. If there's a woman on a podcast that's not funny, I would assume that it's not funny. I would still watch it to find out.
Mm-hmm.
But you're either funny or you're not fucking funny.
Okay.
So Miss Pat is funny. There's a couple other. There's this Jewish girl from New York. She's really funny. God, it's gonna piss me off, but I can't search it because it'll take me at least 5 minutes to find.
Mm-hmm.
But Sarah Shank or something like that. She's funny. Miss Pat's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, there isn't as many funny women comedians. I'm not gonna. Nikki Glazer's kind of funny. Amy Schumer, she's fat. You fucking give me your top 3 women comedians, fucker. Oh, you can't do it either, huh?
I think Whitney Cummings is actually pretty funny.
Oh my God, no, she's the worst. She's the Matt Rife of. She's the old, wrinkly, adopted dog Matt Rife version of women's comedians.
And for my closing arguments, I would like you to finish this sentence. Blank is ruining wrestling.
Well, I'd rather not finish that because it just. I see what you're trying to do here, and like, you know, sometimes you make it out like, oh, Matt's a racist. Oh, Matt's a, you know, anti-Semitic, and now you're just trying to make. I'm like anti-woman, but dude. The truth is right in front of you. And you can either see it or you're delusional. I can't help you if you're delusional. It's right there. There's a lot of funny women. None of them come to mind. But Miss Pat and Roseanne Barr are fucking hilarious. I love those women just as much as I love any men comedians. But I mean, it's like women in the UFC. It's only been around since 2013. They still got a ways to go. Mm-hmm. They can't just make jokes about. So I was getting fucked in my vagina the other day. You know, they need to come up with better shit. Mm-hmm. So I slapped a tart on the school bus the other day. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Something that isn't all vagina jokes, like Amy Schumer. I thought Amy Schumer was funny, her first special that I saw. It was all vagina jokes. Mm-hmm. But now she's a fat activist. So, I mean, it's not funny anymore. Okay. I'm just saying, like, Kim Condon, there's all these girls who are hot, and they think they can just be hot and have mediocre comedy. You can't. Guys can only stare at your tits for so long before they're like, okay, I jerked off to that. I want to laugh now.
Okay.
So they go to guys like Sam Morril, Joe List, Mark Norman, Stavros, Chrissy D, Giannis Pappas. See how easily I can name off all those men?
Yeah, that's kind of the point I'm getting at.
If you said, name 5 good female comedians or a bullet through your head, you'd be talking to a dead person right now. So what else is going on? Was that your point? Or
no, I got my point across pretty fucking loud and clear.
Okay, let's look at this queef.
For the last time, I don't look nothing like no damn tow truck. For the last...
All right, so I don't know what this is, but you want to look at it?
Sure.
Okay.
That's what we're here for.
What the? Legos! Dawson and a Erector set! What the?
Fuck, that hurt.
Do you want to read that for the fans?
Yeah, it said if wrestling is fake, explain this. As Otis dumped out a bag of Legos and then body slammed.
That's worse than thumbtacks,
Do you know how bad that would hurt?
Oh my God. I don't want to know.
As a dad, I can say I've walked across a fucking living room of Legos, and it is hell on earth.
Dude, as a kid who loved Legos, I've done the same fucking thing. It's one of the worst.
Dude, did you ever have the table? I had this table.
Oh no! I know I know what you're talking. The Lego table.
It had 4 round legs. You could fill the legs up with Legos.
Yep. I never had that.
And then it had the top was where you could stick the Legos on to start.
Yeah, you can build like masterpieces on that shit. Yeah.
Love that thing.
I'd never had that, but where are we going? Sorry.
I was just going to say that it was awesome.
But it also, you stepped on a lot of Legos probably in the process.
Of course. Yeah, you'd fill up the legs full, and then the top would fall off, and you know they just pour out.
Didn't it have that top you could lift up, and you could store Lego pieces underneath too?
This one didn't, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Man. So, a thing I know you love because you've talked about it before, but how about Michael Bisping getting trolled in his... Oh.
Genius.
What?
Magical.
Getting trolled in his live segments?
Yes, yes.
So let's take a look at this queef.
Shove it up my ass, fatty. Go ahead.
And it basically just says what I just said.
Bisping looking like Mia Khalifa. Who's Mia Khalifa? When she's on, does she wear glasses? Bisping looking like. I'm gonna say, can you do me a shout out? Kickboxer Dixon Cider. Oh God. Can I give a shout out to Dixon Cider? See what I mean, babe? This is what I have to put up with. Can you give a shout out to Dixon Cider?
Shout out Dixon Cider.
A big shout out to Dixon Cider.
Big shout out Dixon Cider.
You love that. Who would have won between a prime George St. Pierre or a prime Mike Itoris? I think that's a joke question, but I don't get it. What else we got? Have you seen what the YouTuber Furious Maths Debater said about you on his podcast? I didn't. I'd like to know. Can you tell me? I'd really like to know. Who would have won between... Opinions on Tony Ferguson's manager, Gabe Itch. Also, opinion on MMA Guru's large British guy with the woolly beanie.
Shout out to MMA Guru.
Large British guy with
That's
the
funny.
woolly beanie. Not familiar. Opinions on Tony Ferguson's manager, Gay Bitch. Oh, God's sake, you're a fucking asshole. Oh, it says there's a Gabe Itch. And I'm like, you fucking assholes. Oh, dearie me. Is that all I do? I come on here, I give you my free time, I answer your questions, and all you want to do is set me up and make me look bad. I'm here to answer hard-hitting questions. The politics of mixed martial arts, the finer details, the nuances, the things that you guys don't understand, but you just want me to say bad words. All right. Soul says, are the UFC planning to sign 20-year-old Singaporean kickboxer Izuk Dik? Bro, come on. I mean, I like it. Are they looking to sign the Singaporean kickboxer Izuk Dik? He's got huge potential and he's coming off 10 straight wins in one. Well, Izuk Dik can fuck right off. Saleh Ofer, thank you. He says, all the best, all the love from Saudi, Mike. I've been following you throughout your MMA career. Can you shout out my new ice cream van? Ice Wallow, come. Oh, you dickhead. Oh, but that's a good one. You got me there, didn't you? Can you shout out my new ice cream van company? Fuck off.
I think the caption for that read, we must protect Michael Bisping.
You're doing great, kid.
I think I'm having a stroke.
That's fine. Smell toast?
We must protect Michael Bisping at all costs.
For sure.
And, that's how I feel about Marcus Smart, honestly. So if we can cut to a sponsor real quick before we, just get to the end of this shit, I need a moment alone. We'll cut to a better queef or whatever.
Better queef.
Better queef?
Yeah, you don't know Better Queef?
Never heard of her.
It is a...
Continue.
What's...
Nootropic.
It's a nootropic.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Must be new.
You take it in the mornings to create more air pressure in your vagina.
What if I don't have one?
Doesn't matter.
All the trees are brown and the skies are gray. And the skies are gray.
Just cut to it. Already made spell. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Brown queefs.
Nope.
What are we talking about?
Let's just cut to
25% off. What was that?
Better queef.
Better queef.
Make your queefs
better. At betterqueef.com.
Promo code MDTM at checkout. 25% off.
I'm gay.
First bottle. Better queef.
Queefs.
What are we doing?
I got a pee-pee.
It's kind of a fun thing.
You're throwing me off.
It smells like a skunk in here.
You're welcome. And welcome back to Maddie and the Midget podcast.
Yeah, what a great sponsor.
From whoever.
Doesn't matter.
It really don't. So a lot of stuff going on. What about this? You seen this?
I actually have seen this. The Simpsons did they predicted another thing.
All right, well, explain it.
It's in this episode of The Simpsons. They went
The
down.
Simpsons did it again. That's all you had to say.
Well,
let's go to the next clip.
Yeah, it's.
Explain it.
They predicted the submarines going down to look at the Titanic wreckage.
All right, and now the next one.
He's stuck.
Homer.
And
then
oxygen low.
Oh wow!
All things that happened.
Do you think there's a thing to that? The Simpsons.
Do I think there's a thing to that?
Well, I mean, it's
a loaded question.
Well, let's shove some baked potatoes on it because it's been talked about for years.
Right.
Do you think there's something to what the Simpsons prediction?
I think there is, and let me explain. Because the Simpsons creator and writer,
Jakey, let me explain, Hilsebeck,
is also the creator and writer of Futurama, dude.
Are you talking about Matt?
What?
His last name's Grown.
Oh, I see what you did there. Yes. He had all these predictions.
I love Futurama.
Come true, and then created the show called Futurama.
Yeah.
So
and unpopular opinion here, but the show Futurama is probably my top 3 favorite cartoons of all time.
Great show.
Answer your wife.
She says, "Fuck you."
Okay.
We should probably wrap soon.
Say maybe later. No thanks. I'm
Not
straight.
a good idea.
Okay. I liked Futurama more than The Simpsons.
Yeah, I've seen multiple episodes of Futurama. Still haven't seen an entire episode of The Simpsons.
Are you fucking serial?
We've been through this.
I know. I feel like we have. Like, when you said that, I feel like I've heard that before, but I was equally as offended as if it would have been the first time I ever heard that.
Yep.
I've watched a lot of full Simpsons episodes, but not as many as I've seen Futurama. And I want to get down to the bottom line of that, and I feel like that's just because, well, you said that, not me.
Okay.
I feel like our generation kind of likes Family Guy, South Park, and Futurama more because that was kind of when we grew up, and Simpsons was a little bit before us.
That checks out.
Yeah. Simpsons is great, though. I love that shit.
I wouldn't know.
You've seen the Simpsons movie.
Nope.
Spider Pig?
Seen clips.
So you are fully retarded.
That checks out.
Well, if you're not sure, we have a test here for you. So this is interesting. Check this out.
Weirdest thing I've ever experienced. I hear both clear as day. Either oh fuck or oh Barbie.
So I'm going to do oh fuck and you do oh Barbie, okay? Think that in your head because that's what you'll hear, and then we'll switch.
Okay.
It's not working.
You got to go to the next slide, dude.
Oh. Where's the thing?
Nope. Down.
Left. How can I not see this?
There. Oh, you almost had it. You almost had it.
Profile.
Right there. Oh, you almost had it.
You do it?
Yep. Not that fucking hard.
So I'm doing oh fuck and you're doing oh Barbie?
I heard oh Barbie.
I heard oh fuck. Switch it.
I heard oh fuck.
Switch it again. I'm oh fuck.
I heard oh Barbie.
Switch it again. I'm oh Barbie.
I heard oh fuck. This is that brainstorm green needle thing all over again, isn't it?
Brainstorm Green Needle.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's just crazy, huh?
Yeah, same thing.
Well, the first time I watched this, I'm like, I just heard "oh fuck," and I'm like, there's no way you can actually hear "oh Barbie," and then I fucking heard it. So let's do it one more time. See, I just heard "oh Barbie" there. Let's do "oh fuck" here.
I
heard "oh fuck." Let's do "oh fuck" again.
I heard "oh fuck."
Let's do "oh Barbie" this time.
I heard "oh Barbie."
It's weird, huh?
Green Needle.
Brainstorm. So there's this guy I just found out about today. I feel like I've seen his face around for a little while, and he is hilarious. But to me, like when I seen this guy, I'm like, oh, I bet Hilsebeck knows about this guy. Tell your wife we're doing a hit television show, and it takes a lot of work to do all this shit. Send her that "oh fuck" Green Needle thing, and she can entertain herself for an hour. But when I first seen this shit, I felt like this is a Hilsebeck thing.
Okay.
And not because it was bad, but I just felt like you would know it.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Susan and Tina, they have a shorthand. You might want to put them on the same team together, right? Now, on the other hand, let's say if Rick and Stan are absolute mortal enemies, you probably don't want to put them on the same team, right?
Hate you, Rick.
You too, Stan. Exactly. See, it wouldn't be a good idea. You want to keep close tabs on the interpersonal relationships that exist in the workplace. Now,
Fucking Rick.
wow, looks like these guys have something going on already.
Yeah, maybe he walked in on me in a dream and I was about to have an orgy and he wrecked it.
Could be a bunch of different reasons.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so moving forward, you've got a solid handle on these individual personalities and abilities of your core team. You can start to delegate tasks, responsibilities accordingly. Okay, here we go.
Why the hell did you have
So
to walk
effective
into my
collaboration
orgy,
is built on the foundation of trust, and trust takes time, right? So don't fret if things take a while. Teams are like living, breathing organisms, okay? They need to be nurtured. You can't just set and forget them, no matter how talented you people are. Regular check-ins and hold space for candid feedback. But don't suffocate your squad with constant hovering or micromanagement.
Stop.
Just make sure that everyone's short and long-term goals are laid out clearly and reasonably. Even then, things won't always...
So you heard about this guy?
No.
You'd never seen him before?
No.
I thought he might be a Facebook thing. But read that.
Read what?
Well, it says, I think you should reel. I think that's his name.
Yeah.
I thought there was like a double meaning or something
getting
earlier. But, what?
What the fuck is happening?
I think he's funny. Do I have to spell it out for you? I space THINK space HES space IS space FUNN. Fuck you.
I don't know what that spells, but that's not what you think it is.
Well, do you want to see another one?
Sure.
Okay.
You know, I'd like to pay for the guy's meal behind me, too. You know, just pay it forward.
Oh, wow, that's really nice of you.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe it'll catch on.
All right, well, you have a great day, sir.
Stop! 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 Please let me go! Please let me go first! I'm doing something!
Hi, can I take your order?
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55 cokes, 100 tater tots, 100 pizzas, 100 tenders, 100 meatballs, 100 coffees, 55 wings, 55 shakes, 55 pancakes, 55 pasta, 55 peppers, and 155 taters.
Okay, that'll be $680.
Okay. Shit, 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 shit. Hey.
Hey, come on, what the hell's going on out there?
You have to! The guy did it for you! You're the guy! Oh, just do it, you're rich! What?
Hey, what the hell's going on up
out there?
This guy's trying to start a pay-it-forward chain.
55 burgers.
Ah, shit!
So, what was his name? Shout him out again.
I think you should reel.
Dude, you've never heard of that guy?
Nope.
Oh, goddamn. Was that not funny, though?
That was pretty good.
Fucking Rick. I almost texted you earlier just saying, fucking Rick.
I wouldn't know what you meant.
I knew you wouldn't know what it meant, but fucking Rick. So, yeah. What about this girl who loves
We
eating?
did that already.
Okay. How about this?
Там уже ну его нахуй.
Ай, не. Знаешь принцип действия этой хуйни? 200 метров поражения. Я с оружием
Look at this
нормально
Russian.
обращаюсь.
What the fuck?
I never watched that one. I wanted to show the second one. So it's guys just randomly shooting an AK-47 in the sky with one hand, and then they're passing it around to other folks. This guy doesn't do a great job.
Oh my god.
And then he continues to shoot it, and people are like, "No,
you're not allowed to do this anymore.
You're done, bro." Yeah. Wow. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I thought we were gonna do UFC, dude.
Yeah. So UFC this weekend. Let's just stick. Well, hold on a second, here, dude. Talk about something there, brother.
Happy Pride Month.
We talked about that last week, brother.
Should we talk about how you don't like women?
I love women. I talked about it. Rosie O'Donnell.
That's not what you
I'm
said.
just saying, Laura Compton. You seen her fucking? Or you seen Brittany Furlong's stand-up comedy?
No.
Do you like stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
Do you look at it as like an art, and you appreciate good comedians?
Yeah.
So would that also mean you don't like when people just disgrace it by
Being a woman?
having a following and then just going up on stage and shitting an old fucking tater shit?
No. What? I don't know what we're doing here.
Like Matt Rife? I'll give it up to Trevor Wallace because that dude's not good looking. He looks like this retarded kid I used to shove in a locker back in 2006. But he's funny.
Who was that?
You know him.
I do. That's why I want you to elaborate.
Stiff Socks. Check it out.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this weekend, where do you want to start?
I don't care.
I don't want to talk about a lot of it. And when's the next pay-per-view? Because we got some time before the next one. So we'll just do the main card here, right?
Sure. 2 of them have already been canceled.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. RoboCop fight got canceled?
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Well, we still got the first 5 fights.
Well, it's 4, but...
Brendan Allen versus Bruno Silva.
Okay. You want me to read the Todd or what?
Sure.
Sure. Brendan Allen is 27.
Bruno Silva, 33.
Brendan Allen is 2 inches taller. And
Bruno
has
Silva, 6 foot.
1-inch reach advantage.
Bruno Silva, 1-inch disadvantage.
Oh, that seems unnecessary.
You're doing Brendan Allen. I'm doing Bruno.
Whatever. I'm gonna take Brendan Allen.
Bruno Silva, 1-inch reach disadvantage.
Said that already.
I'm gonna take. No, you stopped it. Wait.
Not true.
Well, play it back.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take Brendan Allen as well. I think Brendan Allen. His last fight.
Matty over explains.
His last fight, I picked against him, and that was when I was at the bar with my parents for their 50th anniversary.
Gross.
And you were messaging me, and I couldn't watch the fights. And then I'm like, "What's happening?" And then Brendan Allen beat the fuck out of. Who did he fight last? You want to see Matty over explains? I'll show you, motherfucker.
It was right there.
It's also right here.
Yep.
Andre Muniz. Yeah. I remember now.
Yep. Oh, way too far.
So he looked fucking really good.
There you go. Close out everything we were using.
He looked really good the last time.
Google.com.
So I can't go against him again.
Google.com.
I thought I wasn't supposed to Google.
Google whack. Jesus fucking Christ.
Is my Lord, and I will love him. Jesus fucking Christ is my Lord, and I will love him. UFC Vegas is my Lord, and I will watch it.
Anyway.
So after that, we both got Brendan Allen. Let's go to the top here.
Yeah, we got David Onama versus...
Hey, David Onama. Let me stop you
Gabriel
there.
Santos.
Well, you know the last fight David Onama was in?
Uh-uh.
It was against Nate the Train Landwehr. In one of the best fights we've ever fucking seen on what do they call that thing? Apex card.
Yeah. David Onama is 29 to Gabriel Santos is 26. Onama is 1 inch taller.
And black.
Both weighing in at 145 pounds, but Onama has a 4-inch reach advantage.
And he's blacker.
And
What do you think there?
I'm going to take Onama.
I think he's like a negative or a plus 245 underdog.
Cool.
So I don't know who Santos is. I don't know who that is, but yeah, the last fight you probably saw Onama in was against Nate the Train, and that fight was fucking insane. Let's look at this.
Yeah, you didn't make a pick.
I'll go the other guy.
Okay. So we have Austin Lane versus Justin Tafa.
Heavyweight.
Austin Lane is 35 to Tafa's 29.
Heavyweight.
Austin Lane is 5 inches taller. Weighs in
Heavyweight.
at 245 pounds. Tafa 264. Austin Lane has an 6-inch reach advantage. Holy shit.
Makes sense because he's 5 inches taller. But as the kids say, heavyweight.
Anyway, I'm going to take Austin Lane.
(12-3) versus 6-3. I'll take Tafa.
Okay.
Speaking of Tafa, I like to chew up your insides earlier. Or later, whatever works.
Moving on. We got Amanda Ribas versus Macy Barber. You mean thank you?
Well, you knew she was Brazilian, so you switched the R's and the H's, so I appreciate that.
Anyway, Ribas is 29 to Barber's 25. Barber has 2 inches of height, both 125. Ribas has a 1-inch reach advantage. I'm going to take Macy Barber. See what I mean about the women?
Oh, yeah, so Macy Barber is actually the underdog here.
Yeah.
And just answer the phone call. Tell her we're almost done. Jesus Christ, you bitch about my phone dinging, and every other 2 minutes you're like, yes, you can flush the toilet paper down the toilet. I'll fix it when I get home. So, yeah, I think Macy Barber's the favorite here, but I did not like her last showing in her last fight. I did not like that she won the fight, but we're texting this. Do you not remember?
Mm-hmm.
Because you should, because I was way drunker than you were. But, yeah, she won, and she shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Macy Barber's a hot prospect. Amanda Ribas, you might remember her. She fucking sent Paige Van Sant into retirement, or to OnlyFans or whatever.
Same thing.
So, this was an interesting fight. I would not bet on it. At all.
Avoid it at all costs, he says.
If I had to pick a winner,
you do.
I would do Amanda Ribas.
Okay.
But I definitely will not be picking that on any fucking parlays.
Sure.
Because Macy Barber scared me in her last fight. Who was her last fight against? I'm not going to look it up.
Anyway.
Let's go to the main event.
We got Josh Emmett versus Ilia
Topuria.
Yeah, that's what I said. Josh Emmett's 38. Topuria is 26th. Topuria is 1 inch taller. Both weigh in at 145. Josh Emmett has a 1 inch reach advantage, and I'm taking Topuria 1,000%.
Okay. Well, let me tell you this.
Tell me what you need to, Matty over-explains.
Josh Emmett is the featherweight division's, what's the word I'm looking for?
Not a clue.
Josh Emmett is the featherweight division of Jared Cannonier.
Okay.
Where Jared Cannonier is 39. And it makes no sense that they're this good at that age. Josh Emmett is that fucking good. He had a bad showing against Yair Rodriguez, but Yair is one of the best in the featherweight division. He had a close fight with Calvin Kattar. I think Calvin Kattar won that fight, but it was fucking close. Josh Emmett is the Jared Cannonier of the featherweight division. That's all I have to say. Having said that, I'll take Ilia Topuria first round knockout. Nah, I wouldn't take that, but probably go to it. It might go to a decision.
It's not going to decision.
I think it might.
I don't think it is.
Josh Emmett's tough.
Okay.
Didn't I tell you Cannonier and Vettori was going to decision?
Yeah. Wrong guy, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know Cannonier was... Remember Cannonier versus Adesanya? He didn't throw anything in a 5-round fight.
Yeah.
And then against Vettori, he just fucked him up the whole round. All 5 rounds.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of memes going around, like talking about Vettori's chin and shit. And they're just like, let's put Alex Pereira versus Marvin Vettori for science. Isn't that awesome though?
That's pretty good.
And they've been like him and Max Holloway too. Like, let's just figure this shit out
for science.
Dude, Marvin Vettori is a freak. That was an amazing main event.
That was.
There's something to be said when the main event is so good, even if you picked it wrong and you lost all your bets, the main event's still good, and you're like, you can go to bed with a half an egg hanging out your mouth or whatever the kids say.
Is that a saying?
So a couple more things, right?
I guess.
See what Bobby Lee's saying. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Felt like it froze.
Nope. You just paused it.
Nurse, and he goes, well, not right now. And I go, why? He goes, well, I had to fire a nanny. And I go, why? He goes, I was at work and he was watching the monitor and the nanny was beating his son.
Oh, no. Are you fucking kidding? I thought this was going to be funny.
That's not funny?
Oh, Bobby Lee. So the Nuggets won the NBA championship, right?
Yeah. It's only right that this becomes a new NBA logo.
And it's a picture of Nikola Jokic when he was a young kid. He's got kind of flappy titties. And then it's just a picture of the new NBA logo with a young kid with
fat titties.
I think pedophiles would get behind it.
Okay.
Give them something to titty fuck. They don't get that much, right? So it's been talked about quite a bit, but let's give our 2 cents on it, all right? John Jones was cornering one of his friends at a PFL event. Francis Ngannou was signed there now. He's in his mom's bed sheets, and they met up with each other in the crowd. If you want to read it for the fans.
Francis Ngannou and John Jones shared a case-side conversation.
No, just the text.
We over here, you over there. You know you don't want no smoke. Huh? You know you don't want no smoke. You know I want all the smoke. You know I want all the smoke. With the one true king. Huh? With the one true king. I want that smoke. You know that. I've always been king. Since the day I started this, I'm gonna die a king. We'll see. We could have saw. We could have saw, but you left. Oh no, you sat back for 3 years.
I had to get to the size.
I had to get to the size to kick your ass.
I had to get to a good enough size.
I had to get a good enough size to kick your ass. You had to get to a good enough size to kick my ass? Yes. That's a good 3 years.
That's enough.
Okay.
But it's just more blue balls for all the fans that
wanted that.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? They could actually make that fight because UFC and PFL, which is where Ngannou's at, they're both under ESPN's umbrella.
Sure.
So they could easily co-promote, but you know Dana Pink, he ain't ever going to do that.
No, of course not.
Did you know about Denver Nuggets coach? How hood he was?
No.
Let's look at this.
What a great day to celebrate a championship. But
you don't have to read that.
Okay.
I must not have saved it. Was there not a second clip there?
Definitely is if you just click the next arrow. Yep, right there.
I'm surprised you can even see that because
see it just fine.
Okay.
This is Mike Malone coming from downtown Denver on parade day, and I'm surrounded by 500,000 of my best friends and my beautiful wife. And I just want to say to Nuggets Nation, 8 years for me, but 47 years for you. I appreciate your patience. This is a beautiful day, and we love each and every one of you guys. So what a great day to celebrate a championship, but we're not done yet. We're some greedy bastards, baby. We're some greedy bastards. We're getting another one, and I'm out.
Do you hear that fart? I don't know because my cable came unconnected.
Heard it just fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at this.
Is there anything about me that you would like to criticize?
Now that I'm thinking about it, do you have eyebrows, or what is going on?
Okay, that's It
that's
an
kinda
attack.
looks
That's an attack. But you know what? I can roll with the
be-
punches.
It kind of looks like you got Ash on there, or like you had Ash Wednesday, but you kind of
missed the forehead.
Is there anything about me that?
Did you see that episode?
No.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Young Gravy. Oh, dude. Young Gravy was an awesome guest on that. And the best part about that clip is Bobby Lee was like insulting Young Gravy's eyebrows right before that.
Perfect.
And then Young Gravy came back with like, "Yo, do you even have eyebrows?" And I was thinking the whole time when Bobby insulted Young Gravy's eyebrows, I'm like, Bobby, you don't even have eyebrows. And so the fact that he called him out on it, I love that. So you know Hood Meals, right?
I guess.
So, you know me, I'm Maddie comment section, and fans are starting to turn on him because he's a little... people couldn't tell if it was a work or a shoot back in the day. Right now, it's seeming like a shoot, and he's getting a little too nasty for everyone. Black people included.
What's happening here?
Oh, let's go ahead and check it out.
What's up, Stanley? Well, fuck you then, Pop. Hood meal. Start some flour in there, bitch. Got some water in that microwave. Got some yeast in there, bitch. What the hell is this? You gotta come on up out of that critter.
Look at his fingernails, man.
Hand. Says I get to a little good dough. Stop playing with me. Timmy, see what I'm doing? Stop playing with me.
What the fuck?
All right, hold on. Look at his fingernails right here.
No, I saw him.
No, look at him here, though.
What's up, Stan?
Good God.
Do you remember that movie, that Disney movie back in the day is like Don't Look Under the Bed? It's probably the scariest Disney movie of all time.
Sure.
But there's a black guy who is like... So remember from Black Mirror that demon 79?
Yeah.
So that guy, he was like a demon figment. No one else could see him.
Yeah.
Disney had a movie like that in like 99. And this dude had long ass nails. I don't know if you remember that, but it's called Don't Look Under the Bed. Check it out. It's the best Disney movie ever made.
Okay.
But the dude has long ass nails and he turns into like a crazy demon at the end of it. That guy's fucking nails like after I seen that, I'm like, are all black people's nails that crazy? So my boss was at my site the other day. He's black. Spoiler alert. And I was just looking at his fingernails the whole time, and they are long.
Yeah.
So black people let their fingernails grow out long.
For sure.
But this guy, Hood Meals, he normally, actually, he's a good cook. Like, he knows way more about cooking food than me and you combined. I'm not going to call him a good cook. But he's just been getting nastier and nastier. Like, he's huge on TikTok and Instagram and shit. But he's just been getting a little too nasty for everybody.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, well, let's look at this.
Now, every movie is face off, but now I'm taking the face off.
What? You son of a bitch.
Instead of Nicolas Cage.
You no good damn.
You gotta be bad. You gotta be bad. Do it like that, though. No. Do it like this. I know. Love will save the day.
This is the face I make as a straight Homo sapien looking at another straight Homo sapien, making a wink, saying, who knows how straight I am? Have you seen this one?
I don't know. Maybe we should stop soon.
Oh, this is the last clip. So, unless you want me to keep going. Oh. Last clip?
Sure.
Oh. Okay. So, you can see that now. You just want to read it before the clip starts?
That time I made Mike Tyson mad.
All right. Who can forget that? Let's just take a look.
Hey, you should yell out, get him a straitjacket. To Mike? No way. Come on, dude. It'll be funny. Plus, it's super loud in here. No one's going to hear you. Don't be a pussy, man. Fuck it. Nice, dude.
Put your mother in a straitjacket, you punk ass white boy. Come here and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch.
Why is he gonna eat my ass?
Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face, fuck you, your ass for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You're scared coward. You're not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
So shout out to that guy. I think his I enjoy a lot of his videos. I think it's semi-stupid, but I thought that was a genius idea.
That's pretty good.
I remember that. I murder your kids. I fuck you till you love me, faggot. Dude, Mike Tyson, he was different. And I am Matty Daddy, different. Simonson, and I'm here with
Jake, John Africa, the Midget Hilsebeck.
Sorry, what was that?
Doesn't matter.
And this is Maddie Daddy and the Midget Podcast. You seen this video of this seal stealing this guy's fucking lounger? Look at this. No, watch this though.
Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
I'm pregnant. I do not want to touch his ass.